We're getting everything figured out. Who's doing what for our first match of the day. Looks like we got the right field on the display now. So if you're way in the back, can't see, you can watch it on the screen now. You will, in fact, be able to see the match. For those of you keeping track in the stands, when your favorite team is coming to play over here, it would be on your left side. This will be field number 1, over on the right, field 2. So looks like we're getting ready here shortly to randomize. And then hopefully we'll be able to get started. Alrighty, we are randomizing now. We'll turn this obelisk around. That little code on it will show the teams what order they need to score the different colored balls in to get some bonus points. Looks like it's randomized to number 1. Referees ready, timers ready. Let's see, Red Alliance, are you ready? Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Audience, are you ready to get this started? Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go! Looks like some movement out of 3 of our 4 robots over on the Blue Alliance. 7258 Epsilon shooting some balls, getting them into that goal. And over on the Red Alliance, Team 10435 Circuit Breakers shooting some balls. Might have just noticed there, Circuit Breakers, not all their balls went all the way down that ramp to be scored. As you'll see with that green ball there, it has to roll through that little square to get scoring points and then land inside of the classification chamber. Circuit Breakers.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Looks like all of our teams moved by then autonomous to get those movement points. Now we're into tele-up. All these teams trying to pick up and score as many balls into those goals as they can, getting them into the classification chamber, allowing them to get a couple extra bonus points there compared to the balls just rolling out the end of the ramp. Circuit Breakers, there you go, opening their gate, emptying that classification ramp. Over on the Blue Alliance, Epsilon with 3 very quick shots. We see multiple different styles of robots here. Epsilon 7528 with that turret hooded shooter, allowing them to shoot from anywhere on the field. Circuit Breakers and the rest of the teams using a static shooter, need a little bit more precision in naming. A little bit over a minute until endgame. Teams still trying to score as many as they can. Circuit Breakers and Epsilon both very quickly scoring into their goals. Their alliance partners, 11834 Odin's Order of Engineers and 32978 Arcbots also doing their part, helping out their alliances. Getting really congested here in the middle of the field here. All these teams trying to get in spots where they can shoot. That's where you see teams like Epsilon having an advantage, being able to shoot from multiple different angles. Epsilon scoring some balls into that blue goal. Arcbots not able to make those. Now you see Circuit Breakers from the back of the field taking those longer shots. Worth the same amount of points, but you are able to shoot from a less congested area of the field. Just under 10 seconds until endgame now. Give these robots a chance to fill up the classification chambers, get those bonus points, get some parking points. 10 game now. See if any of these teams attempt to park. See if any of these teams attempt to fill up the classification chamber with the balls in the right order. Looks like both Odin's Engineers has parked. Looks Circuit Breaker's parking. 3, 2, 1. That is the match. The nice thing about this game is it's pretty easy to calculate scores, so we shouldn't have to wait too long for our scores to be in. Our referees explaining some fouls to the teams, and then we should have these scores in shortly. Alrighty, robots are coming off the field. Now we have these scores. Winner of Gold Division match number 1 will be the Red Alliance with a score of 202 to 241.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Introducing our teams now for qualification match number 3. On the Red Alliance, we have team 31015 Lightning Gold and their alliance partner, team 169 Novas. And over on the Blue Alliance, we have team 26744 Lion Robotics Black and their alliance partner, team 21495 Quantum Phoenix. Randomizing now. Looks like it's a randomization of 2. So that is the pattern that the teams need to score to get these bonus points for the motif. Field set. Everyone's ready. Red Alliance, are you ready? Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance is ready. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go! Moving out of all 4 of our robots. Both alliances taking some shots. Looks like over on the blue side, we got a lot more shots being taken. Lion Robotics moving around, picking up those artifacts. And they ran into their alliance partner, Novus. Hopefully that didn't throw off their autonomous. Looks like the Red Alliance took their initial shots, and both teams went for those parking or movement points.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Into teleop now. Movement from all 4 of our robots. Right away, 2674 for Line Robotics, emptying that gate. Their alliance partner, Novas, chasing down some balls across the field. Over on the Red Alliance, 31015, Lightning Gold, and their alliance partner, Novas, both picking up some balls. Quantum Phoenix lining up, taking those shots, scoring 1, 2, and all 3 of them. And their alliance partner, Line Robotics, scoring 3 in very quick succession. Red Alliance trying their best to continue to pick up those balls, those artifacts, get them scored into their goal. Lion Robotics with that very quick intake and shot. Wow, just instantly shooting those. Shooting while moving even and managing to score them. See if these other teams are able to pull it off. Just over a minute left in this match. Lion just shooting 1 there. Looks like Novas and their alliance partner, Lightning Gold, moving across to that human player station. Looks like there's a lot of balls on that corner. Also, that human player can manually load the robot up. There you go. Shot taken from 31015, Lightning Gold. Over on the blue lines, both Quantum Phoenix and Lightning Robotics score quickly there. Some shots taken from 106.9 Novas. Lightning Gold chasing down some artifacts, trying to get them into that robot. Lion Robotics trying to maneuver around, taking 1 shot there. Chasing down 2 more artifacts. Their alliance partner lining up to score. Into Endgame now. These teams can now try and get these artifacts into the classifier in the order of the motif for a few extra bonus points. Fill up that classifier for some bonus points. And park completely into the parking area station for a few more bonus points. 3, 2, 1. That is the match. Gonna get everything tallied up here.
All right, folks, for this next match over here on match number 4, or match number 4, we're going to have some special guest announcers for you from Team Robo Raptors. This is Otis and Ben, so make sure to show them some love as they intro the teams over here on match number 2. Go ahead, guys.
And we have those scores in now. All righty, the winner of qualification match number 3 was the Blue Alliance with the score of 157-40.
Okay, thanks, Sam, for the intro. Moving over here to field 2 for qualification 4, we have 13085 Bionic Dutch and 7880 the Carnivorous Rabbits on the Red Alliance. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 7229 BZ Bots and 20097 the Robo Raptors. Check one. Randomizing the field, motif pattern is green, purple, purple. Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Audience, are we ready? Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go! Our robots are off. Blue Alliance off to a strong start. Robo Raptors have 2 artifacts in the classifier ramp. Robo Raptors empty the gate, and 3 artifacts go high.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
That'll be the end of
3,
auto.
2, 1.
Robo Raptors in position to launch 1. Looks like they spit one of those artifacts out. And they come back for another 2, and they're good. 4 in the classifier ramp for Blue Alliance. 7880 looking to launch some artifacts as they collect them. BZ bots intaking, ready to launch, and 1 goes in for the Blue Alliance. 7880 looking ready to launch some defense being played by the Robo Raptors. Robo Raptors are pushed away and cannot make any of those artifacts for the Blue Alliance. Shot just missed by 008. One launch made by 7880. Robo Raptors finishes off the classifier ramp for Blue Alliance. Intakes more artifacts, looking to overflow. 7880 trying to play some defense. Same with their alliance partner, Bionic Dutch. Robo Raptors respond strongly to defense. Here they come. Aggressive up on that front triangle zone. You'll notice that 2 belts fell off from the aggressive gameplay. We're down to the final 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that'll be our match. Current score 54 blue, 15 red. Scores still being added up by the referees. Robots scurried to get in their base zones at the very end of gameplay. Looks like we're looking at parks all around if the robots did what they could. Over here on qualifications match 5. On the Red Alliance, 21900 Mogatronics, sorry. 10383 Robo Warriors. And on the Blue Alliance, 7259 Void Robotics. And 7247 the H2O Lobots. Looks like it's going to be a yellow card for the Red Alliance. For possession of 5 artifacts at a time. With penalties. Oh! Things may still be being tallied up over here. Okay, scores are final. Blue Alliance with 81-46. Motif is randomized. It'll be green, purple, purple. Okay, Red Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance, are you ready? Audience, are you ready? Match starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Mochatronics, strong start for the Red Alliance. Void Robotics collecting more and more artifacts, looking to launch them now. 2 made. And it looks like they'll have 1 jammed. A lot going on with Mochatronics there for the Red Alliance. Looks like they pulled off a leave and left
pick up your controllers.
Artifacts in the classifier
3,
ramp.
2, 1.
Void Robotics looking to collect some more artifacts, now looking to launch. Now emptying their gate. They'll make one of those launched artifacts. Mochatronics lining up for the Red Alliance, then emptying the gate right away, intaking from that gate there. Looks like they lose an artifact from the intake, but are still ready to launch. And Robo Warriors assisting. 3 artifacts made by Void Robotics. Mochatronics, another 2 for Red Classifier, emptying and intaking again. 1, 2, oh, it bounced out. Hate when that happens. 1 artifact made by the H2O Lobots. There's Robo Warriors. A couple shots went wide there. Mochatronics emptying again. Only 44 seconds left in the match. Robo Warriors for the Red Alliance. And here's Mochatronics 1, 2, 3 for the Red Alliance classifier ramp. There's Mechatronics in taking more.
1, 2. Oh, it bounced out again. Hate when that happens. We're now in Endgame. Robots try to get their final shots off and then get a park.
Monotronics rushing to finish off that red classifier ramp, and they do with 2 overflow.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll be our match. Currently the Red Alliance with a win, but that is subject to change.
Classifier 5 here looking good for the Red Alliance.
Robots being picked up. Scores might be in here soon, and here they come. It'll be a win for the Red Alliance with a score of 129 to 91.
All right, we're getting ready for match number 6 over here on the gold division. Let's quickly meet the teams while we're randomizing. On the Red Alliance, give it up for the team from Davenport is 25-656 Pioneer Robotics. They're joined by 72-48 from Waterloo. It's Sea of Electrons. On the blue side from West Des Moines, 22-187 Phoenix. And they're joined by a team from Waukee. It's 26-192 Heat Waves. Our field is ready. Our timer is ready. Red Alliance, thumbs up. You ready? They're good. Blue Alliance, how about you? Teams are ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. Teams are off. Some high scoring potential in this match. It's artifacts flying outside the back of the field. 3 more are launched in by the Blue Alliance. Red Alliance with 5 in so far. Pioneer Robotics is going for 3 more. 1, 2, and 3 up and in for the Red Alliance. 3 seconds left. Red Alliance with a slight lead.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And here we go. Artifacts are being released from both ramps. Spilling back to the floor. They're now ready to be collected and launched again. 26-192 with a super quick volley. 3 launched up in less than a second. They're now being fed by the human player. 1, 2, 3. Just a little bit off. They're going to be dialing in their aim tonight, as all these teams are in the first matches of the Iowa Championship. Pioneer Robotics has released the red gate yet again. 1, 2, 3 from up close. 3 more launched up and in by 26-192 Heat Waves. Getting that in, getting the ramp full for the Blue Alliance. With 1 minute remaining, Red has maintained the 6-point lead they had from Auto, but Blue is looking to catch up. Artifacts now spilling out. Heat Waves scoring an additional 2 for the Blue Alliance. 22-187 Phoenix is on defense play in this match as they box out Pioneer Robotics and Sea of Electrons from the back launch zone. They can try to box them out, but Pioneer Robotics is nimble as they skirt around the Blue Alliance and score some more, pushing the lead for Red, 102-87 with 30 seconds left. Last 20 seconds, base zones are protected. 7248 Sea of Electrons is already parked in their base, trying to go for that full park, it would appear, as the Blue Alliance tries to box out Pioneer Robotics. 3, 2, 1. Controllers down. Nice job, everybody. Great match. All right, scores are in for match number 6. Let's take a look. Match number 6 is a Red Alliance victory on the gold division, 146 to 128. 3 ranking points for red, 1 ranking point for blue.
Introducing our teams now for qualification match number 7. On the Red Alliance, we have Team 5975 Cybots and their alliance partner, Team 6420, the Saber Hoof Tigers. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have Team 18098, the Hydraulic Hornets, and their alliance partner, Team 9968, Crossfire. Alrighty, robots are set. Yep. I'm gonna get this randomized. It will be motif number 3, so purple, purple, green is the pattern. Getting the obelisk spun around. Everything looks like it's set. Red Alliance, are you ready? Maybe. Is Red Alliance ready? Saber hoof, tooth. There you go, now we're ready. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance is ready. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go! Movement from all 4 of our robots. Looks like Crossfire and their alliance partner Hydraulic Hornets taking all their shots. And over on the Red Alliance now, both of those teams have taken some shots. Team 5975 Cybots and their alliance partner 6420 Saberhoof. Looks like we're fairly equal right now. Blue has just a couple more artifacts in the classifier. 2 more shots from diagonal.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Into teleop now. Crossfire releasing that gate, dumping all those artifacts onto the field. Now deciding which one they want to pick up. Over on the other alliance, Cybots looks like they have their robot full of artifacts, launching them. Their alliance partner Saberhoof Tigers launching from that far launch zone. Cybots launching another artifact on the Blue Alliance now. Hydraulic Hornets launching a couple artifacts, and their alliance partner Crossfire launching a couple artifacts too as well. Cybots lining up. Their alliance partner taking some long distance shots. Crossfire launching another. That one went over the top of the goal. 18098 Hydraulic Hornets with a couple artifacts trying to get lined up onto that blue goal. Cybots launching a couple artifacts. Another long distance shot from 6420 Saberhoof Tigers going over the top of the goal. There you go, Saberhoof able to get one of those long shots to go in. About 20 seconds until endgame now. Team still trying to score as many of these artifacts as they can. 2 quick shots from Crossfire. Another long shot from Saberhoof. Shot there from Hydraulic Hornets, and another, able to score all 3 of those. Their alliance partner not able to get any scored, and Cybot scoring 2. And to endgame now. Close match. Teams thinking about the parking, thinking about getting the classifier full, thinking about getting those motif points. 10 seconds left. Cybots shooting some more. Coming down to the end of the match in 3, 2, 1. That is time. Gonna check the parks on these robots. Refs are gonna confer, make sure everything all adds up to the same. Alrighty, robots coming off the field. We should have these scores here shortly. have those scores now. The winner is the Blue Alliance with the score of 94 to 93. 1 point. Those foul points made it close.
Wow. That's an exciting match right there. And we're getting ready for another exciting match in match number 8. Help me welcome these teams to the field. First up on the Red Alliance from Martinsdale, it's 18200 MSTM Techno Devils. They're joined by a team from Ankeny. It's 5126 Dice. And over on the blue side of the field, we've got team 6252 from DECODE. It's the Wacky Wavy Inflatable Arm Flailing Tube Men and Women. And finally, from Center Point, give it up for 6189 High Voltage. Randomization coming through. It's purple, purple, green. Okay, field is set. Timer's ready. Red Alliance, you ready to go? Red's ready. Blue. Blue is ready. Our teams are ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, artifacts being launched here in auto. 4 artifacts have found their way in for the Red Alliance. More on their way right now by 18200, the Techno Devils. Blue Alliance has released their gate, and at 6189 High Voltage now scoring for blue. 5 up and in as another soars across the field from 6252.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Robots spring to life here in the teleoperated period. Blue Alliance with a 10-point lead coming out of auto. The first to find artifacts in are the Red Alliance 18200 Techno Devils, scoring some additional artifacts. You can see they hold their artifacts in 3 different places on their robot. A really interesting design there. Sort of a 3-stage to make sure they're only launching one at a time. Take a look at this on the front side. First one is up and in. Second one is loaded. Third one makes its way in. Very interesting mechanism there. 6252. Have a couple artifacts ready to go. They're going to try to find their preferred launching place on the field. Get nice up and close with the blue goal. They find success with 1 artifact. 3 more soar up and away for High Voltage, team 6189 on the Blue Alliance. As now there's some contention up on the front side of the field. High Voltage looks like they can launch from multiple places on the field. 5126 Dice attempting to launch a few artifacts there. More artifacts soaring high for High Voltage, team 6189. As now the Red Alliance finds some success. The Techno Devils with a few more as we drop to 30 seconds left in match number 8. We saw both 6189 and 18200 on the front side fighting for control of the front launch zone as they both want to launch from there. One flies out the backside of the field as the others come through. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. That's the match. Nice job. All right, scores are in for match number 8 here in the gold division. Blue Alliance wins match number 8. 112 to 82. 4 ranking points for blue, 1 ranking point for red.
Introducing our teams now for qualification match number 9. On the Red Alliance, we have Team 21-892 Cyberbirds. And their alliance partner, 8672 You Bet. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have Team 13415 Electric Storm. And their alliance partner, Team 11418 the Clipper Rowboats. Making sure all of our robots are set correctly. All of these teams are ready. Hands are off. We're going to get this randomized. It will be motif number 3. Purple, purple, green. We're randomized. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go. And movement from all 4 of our robots. Looks like so far You Bet the only team to successfully make their shots. And looks like we got some shots made from Cyberbirds too. 1 shot from the Blue Alliance. You Bet making some more shots, getting those artifacts into the goal. Clipper Rowboats overshooting there just a little bit.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Into tally up now, all 4 of our robots moving right away. You Bet and Electric Storm lining up to take some shots. Electric Storm missed both of them. You Bet was 1 of 2. And their alliance partner, 21-892 Cyberbirds, picking up some artifacts and emptying that classifier, hitting that gate. Looks like Electric Storm taking some shots now, and You Bet as well, making all of those. Rowboats lining up, some shots made from Cyberbirds. Rowboat taking their shots and making them at the same time as their alliance partner, Electric Storm. Red Alliance, You Bet, shooting all the way from that back launch zone. Their alliance partner taking some shots from the near launch zone as well. All of these robots collecting artifacts, quick shots taken from Cyberbirds. Human players loading up these robots with artifacts from the human player loading station. Looks like we got a little bit of a clash in this front loading zone. Teams trying to line up, trying to move the other alliance partner out of the way. Just under a minute left in this match. Now, long shot from Electric Storm. Bouncing out of the field. Trying to move You Bet, keep them off target. Looks like they were successful in that. You Bet missing those shots. Right away, though, picking up some more artifacts. Moving to the other launch zone. You Bet launching their scoring. 10 seconds left until endgame. That blue gate was just emptied. I think Electric Storm was the team that emptied it. 21-892 Cyberbirds launching a few more. Into endgame now. We got screws on the field. We got artifacts flying out of the field. We have teams trying to maneuver around each other. Teams trying to park. Teams trying to fill up their class fire. Right down to the end of the match now. 3, 2, 1. Gonna get everything tallied up. That was a hard-fought match. Lots of robot parts scattered across the field. Had to catch a lot of artifacts flying down to the field. Should have these scores here shortly now. And the winner is the Red Alliance with the score of 127-68.
All right, and with the completion of match number 9, we're officially halfway through our matches for the evening. So we're going to be seeing here these teams. You're going to be seeing them for their second time tonight. We're through everybody's first appearance. Everybody's got the nerves out. They're starting to get stuff figured out. We're going to get ready for these teams' second match here in match number 10. Please help me welcome them back to the field. First up on the Red Alliance from Dubuque, it's 20097 Roboraptors. They're joined by 7247 from Waterloo. It's the H2O Lubots. Over on the Blue Alliance in their rookie season, it's 32978 from Hull. It's ArcBots. And to close us out for match 10, give it up for 5913. Drop it like it's bots. Randomization is in. It's purple, purple, green. Okay, our field is set. Our timer is ready. Red Alliance, you ready to go? They're ready. How about blue? Teams are ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. First to launch is 32978 ArcBots. As the Blue Alliance gets all 6 of those artifacts in, and ArcBots swing the backside of their robot around and release the artifacts from their ramp. Still 1 in their possession. They're going to try to grab a few more. They've got 5 seconds left. Drop it like it's bot, looking for another. Up and in for the Blue Alliance.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Blue Alliance with a significant lead as we come out of the autonomous period. 32-17, Red Alliance looking to make that up quickly. 20097 Roboraptors, the first to score here in the driver-controlled, tele-operated period. 72-47, H2O Lubots now collecting artifacts from the human player. More artifacts being launched up and in by the ArcBots. A unique fork sort of mechanism there, launching the artifacts for their team, as 3 artifacts are artfully dropped in by the human player. Drop it like it's bot. Have 3 purple artifacts ready to go with their 3 launcher system. Each of those independently able to launch an artifact, allowing them to control the order they launch those artifacts in. A lot of contention on the backside of the field as Drop It Like It's Bot playing a little defense against 72-47, the H2O Lubots. .38 seconds left. Blue Alliance maintains their lead, 53-35. And some more artifacts being scored. ArcBots now getting another one up and in. More artifacts finding their way in for the Red Alliance. It's 20097 Robo Raptors. Blue Alliance looking to score some more. Robo Raptors playing a little defense there against Blue. And now the Red Alliance is headed to the base. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Nice match, everybody. That's match number 10. All right, here come your scores. Match number 10 is a Blue Alliance victory. 79-53. Blue Alliance 3 ranking points.
All right, introducing our teams now for qualification match number 11 on the Red Alliance. We have team 31015 Lightning Gold and their alliance partner, team 7258 Epsilon Robotics. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have team 10383 Robo Warriors and their alliance partner, team 7229 Beezy Bots. Their number's older than your guys's. We are randomized. It is a motif number 1. Should be ready to get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go! Movement from all 4 of our robots. 7229 Beezy Bots making multiple shots. Epsilon making some shots as well. Movement at the back of the field too. Looks like 10383 Robo Warriors trying to intake some artifacts. 7229 Epsilon picking up those artifacts right out of the gate, launching them into the goal. Now they're
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
into Teleop now. 7229 Beezy Bots already with that full intake from those artifacts they picked up in Autonomous, launching, getting 2 out of the 3 into that goal. Over on the red side, looks like both Epsilon and their alliance partner Lightning Gold lining up, trying to get those artifacts into the goal. You see that turret there on 7229 Beezy Bots doing a really good job tracking all the way around the field almost, as long as those cables are long enough, staying pointed at that blue goal, allowing them to take those while moving. 7258 Epsilon emptying that gate, trying to pick up as many of those artifacts as they can. 31015 Lightning Gold launching some artifacts into that goal. Lining up Blue Alliance, getting some artifacts scored. 7258 Epsilon scoring 2 out of 3. One of those bounced out. Epsilon getting, 2 of them bounced out again. Remember, those artifacts have to go through that square gate to be scored. 20 seconds left until endgame now. A lot of chaos going on in the middle of this near launch zone. All 4 robots right there. That's where those turrets like we see on Epsilon and Beezy Bots come in handy. Endgame starting now. Looks like 31015 already just going for those parking points in the parking zone. BZ Bots doing the same as well with their alliance partner. And Epsilon parking as well. Looks like all these robots content to set out the rest of the match. Should have these scores in shortly now. Teams picking up their robots off the field. And the winner is the Blue Alliance with a score of 180 to 156. Looks like those fouls did make the difference. If I understand correctly, the Red Alliance came across the field, opened up the blue gate, which is a major foul, plus one more foul for each artifact released out of the gate. So that's where all of those penalties came from.
Yep, those can stack up quickly. We're now getting ready for match number 12 over here on field number 2. Got some big robot maintenance going on over here on field number 2. Bionic Dutch are putting their number plates back on. Cybot's resetting their robot. You'll see the teams have to switch out their number plates between matches depending on which alliance they're on to make sure our referees can quickly identify which alliance the team is on in any given match, because they switch from match to match. Sometimes you're blue, sometimes you're red, and the teams you're with are always different. All right, they're finishing their setup. Let's go ahead and welcome these teams to the field. Please join me in welcoming from Waverly, it's Team 13206 Wave Droids. And from Waterloo, 7248 Sea of Electrons. On the blue side of the field, first up in the pink from Denver, it's 5975 Cybots. And finally, 13085 from Pella, it's the Bionic Dutch. All right, randomization is coming through for match 12. Purple, green, purple. Good old alternating pattern. Our field is set. Our timer's ready. Red Alliance, you ready to go? They're ready. How about Blue Alliance? You ready? Teams are ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, artifacts flying all across the field. Blue and red. 5975 Cybots. Now looking to try to launch. A little bit of a collision from 13085 Bionic Dutch. Red Alliance is going for more. 13206 Wave Droids have picked up 3 and are headed back to the far launch zone. 3, 2, 1.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And here we go. We are off. Red Alliance with a big lead, 49-24, as we get into teleop. Red Alliance looking to push it further. Blue Alliance looking to make those points up. Cybots the first to score. Now 2, 3 artifacts. Oh, just 2 artifacts there for the Blue Alliance. Important to note, artifacts have to fulfill 3 criteria to score. They must enter through the open top of the goal. They must go through the blue or red archway, and they must enter the metal square at the top of the ramp. If an artifact bounces around and does not achieve all 3 of those conditions, it will not score. More artifacts being loaded in by the Blue Alliance as red releases their gate. Those artifacts now ready for the taking by the Blue Alliance and the human player if they want to grab them. 1 minute left. $72.48 Sea of Electrons and 13.206 Wave Droids on the Red Alliance, continuing to push that score further ahead. 110 points now as Wave Droids goes to score a few more. All of the artifacts are building up over on the blue side of the field now. The Red Alliance can grab those artifacts. They just have to be careful of making contact with blue robots while they're over there. That is a protected Blue Alliance zone, but red can grab them if they're free. More artifacts find their way in. Wave Droids with a few more great launches there, just inside of the goal top. And now 72-48. Sea of Electrons is trying to get fully parked in the base. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, controllers down. Nice job. Okay, scores are in for match 12. And the victory goes to the Red Alliance. 158 points, a huge score by red. They'll pick up 4 ranking points.
For qualification match number 13 now on the Red Alliance, we have Team 21-495 Quantum Phoenix and their alliance partner, Team 25-656 Pioneer Robotics. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have Team 7080 the Carnivorous Rabbits and Team 5126 Dice.
While we've got a break in action here for a moment before we get into match number 13, do want to make an announcement. We will be replaying match number 2. We had a scoring error in match number 2, so we will replay match number 2 after we finish match number 18. After our last match for the evening, we'll go back to match number 2 and replay that.
All right, we are randomized. It is motif number 1. Red Alliance, are you ready? Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Blue Alliance is ready. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go. Movement from all 4 of our robots. Shots are launched from 25,656 and 21,495, both Red Alliance teams launching, scoring all 6 of those artifacts. Over on the Blue Alliance, 51-26. Looks like they launched all 3 of the artifacts they held, only able to get 1 into the classifier though. And their alliance partner, Quantum Phoenix, just going for the parking points. Sorry, Carnivorous Rabbits going for the parking points. Lots of scoring still from that Red Alliance.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Into teleop now. All 4 of our robots moving. It's Red Alliance, 2 high-powered teams going to try and rack up that score as high as they can. Already, the Quantum Phoenix with a full robot. Pioneer Robotics already launching 1 full cycle, holding another. Spitting one of those artifacts out. Only allowed to hold 3 of them. Dice picking up one of those artifacts. Going to try and launch it up into the goal. Not quite able to get it. 21,495. Quantum Phoenix launching 3 artifacts at the same time as their alliance partner, Pioneer Robotics. And Carnivorous Rabbits taking a couple there, not able to get any of them in. Over a minute left in this match, and already over 100 points for that Red Alliance. They're going to keep trying to rack this score up as high as they can, get those ranking points, increase that ranking. All 3 of those artifacts launched from Pioneer Robotics, their alliance partner, with 3 artifacts in the robot, or just 2 of them, but launching both, scoring 1. Over on the Blue Alliance, Dice spinning up that flywheel. Not quite enough juice behind that shot. Looks like their mascot fell off of the robot too, knocked off by the own artifact they launched. And that one almost fell back into the flywheel. They'll get one of these eventually. Their alliance partner, Carnivorous Rabbits, scoring some artifacts. Dice going to take another stab at this, spinning up that flywheel. There we go. They're able to get one of those artifacts into the goal. Over on the Red Alliance, scoring still. Into Endgame now. Looks like Red Alliance content just to go for the park. Looks like Pioneer's going to try and score 1 more cycle here. Blue Alliance, Carnivorous Robots trying to park. 3, 2, 1. We should have these scores shortly now, and we'll get them up on the board. The winner is the Red Alliance with the score of 178 to 62.
Okay, we're getting ready for match number 14. First up on the Red Alliance from Tiffin, it's team 11418 Clipper Rowboats. They're joined by 11834 Odin's Order of Engineers. On the blue side, we've got 26192 Heat Waves. They're joined by 7196 Everything That's Radical. Okay, purple, purple, green is our randomization for motif. Field is ready. Timer is ready. Red Alliance, are you ready? Red's ready. Blue. Blue's ready. Teams are ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. First to score is the Red Alliance. It's 11418 Clipper Rowboats. Now another one finds its way in by Odin's Order of Engineers for red. Blue Alliance getting 3 in. Another 3 soaring in for the Blue Alliance. They pick up 2 more. Motif is purple, purple, green for those keeping track. 3 seconds left in auto.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
It's important to keep that motif pattern in mind as we go through the match. Purple, purple, green. Not all 3 artifacts have to be scored in that order to receive it. Each index is scored individually. So if you had purple, green, purple, you would receive 1 pattern for the first purple. If you had purple, 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 only the first 2 purples would earn that pattern points. So they are scored individually, and that pattern repeats 3 times up the ramp. The ramp is now full for the Blue Alliance, and 26192 Heat Waves will quickly release it. Additionally important to note, artifacts that go immediately to the ramp, as the 3 have just done for the Blue Alliance, wow. Oh my goodness, 9 artifacts scored so quickly for blue. Those all were 3 points because they went directly to the ramp. So that's why teams will empty their ramp throughout the match. 3 points if it goes directly to the ramp, 1 point if it overflows. So teams want to reduce the amount of time they spend scoring overflowing artifacts, and they want to release to make sure they get the maximum points they can. 35 seconds left here. Blue Alliance has built up quite a nice lead, 120 to 54. As they continue to launch more, 26192 Heat Waves, so fast with those volleys. Able to get 3 up and in really, really quickly. 11418 with some nice launches for the Red Alliance. As everything that's radical, scoring a few more for the Blue Alliance. Red Alliance is headed to the base. 3, 2, 1. And that brings us to the end of match number 14. All right. I think our scores are in for match number 14. Let's take a look. And here they come. Match number 14 goes to the Blue Alliance. 169 to 92. They built up that big lead during auto and carried it through. 4 ranking points for Blue.
Introducing our teams now for qualification match number 15. On the Red Alliance, we have Team 18098, the Hydraulic Hornets. And their alliance partner, Team 18200, the MSTM Techno Devils. Over on the other side, we have Team 8672, You Bet. And their alliance partner, 21900, Mechatronics. Looks like we have some questions over in the question box, so we're going to get those figured out real quick before we get to this match. I think we're randomizing. There we go. Maybe. It's trying. There it goes. Motif number 3. All right, we got the obelisk set. Red Alliance, are you ready? Oh, come on, we got to see more than that. Red Alliance, are you ready? There we go. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Yeah, they're ready. Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, interesting on the back there. Both 18200 Techno Devils and 8672 You Bet having those wheels, drive wheels on the inside of the robot. You don't see that very often compared to 18098 Hydraulic Hornets and 21900 Mocktronics who have their wheels on the outside of the robot in the more traditional way. Looks like a decent amount of artifacts scored by both alliances and some movement points. And they're just going to wait the rest of auto.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Into Teleop now. Right away, Mechatronics emptying that gate, picking up those artifacts as it rolls out of the gate into the launch zone. Some long launches there coming from 18200 MSTM Techno Devils. Mechatronics launching those artifacts 1, 2 into the goal. And their alliance partner, You Bet, launching into that goal as well at the same time as 18098 Hydraulic Hornets. MSTM Techno Devils all the way from that back launch zone. Mechatronics emptying that gate, picking up those artifacts. You Bet launching into the goal as well. Another one into that goal. Mechatronics lining up. Hydraulic Hornets. And we're going to hold this match. Ran into some scoring issues for that match, so we're going to reset them, re-rack them, and try it again. Making sure all the robots are set correctly, and then we're going to give this another try. Qualification match number 15, part 2. We are going to re-randomize that. Motif number 2. Get that obelisk turned around. Field set. Red Alliance. We're going to try this again. Are you ready? Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance, are you ready? All right, let's try this again. In 3, 2, 1, go. Seen this before. Hopefully the teams are able to do the same as they did the first time. Looks like 4 artifacts for the Blue Alliance. 5, 6. 4 for the Red Alliance. Mechatronics picking up those artifacts off of the spike marks, scoring a couple more in there. And now we're going to wait again. Everyone tried to get those movement points.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Into Telia. Right away, Mechatronics doing the same thing as they did last time around, emptying that gate, picking up those artifacts. 18098, Hydraulic Hornets, picking up and some scoring, some artifacts, driving across field with their robot full, or 2 purple artifacts in there, scoring them. U-Bet coming across field with their robot full of artifacts, shooting over, launching over the top of their alliance partner, Mechatronics. Mechatronics launching into the goal as well. Simultaneous scoring from that blue alliance. I can't quite tell, but it almost looks like U-Bet spot might be angled slightly backwards. That might be my eyes playing tricks with me too. Mechatronics launching 3 more of those purple artifacts into the goal. 18089, Hydraulic Hornets launching in the goal, while their alliance partner all the way at the back of the field, 18200 MSCM Techno Devils launching into the goal. As long as you're in the launch zone, all those artifacts are worth the same points. However, the advantage of launching from the back of the field is less congested, and you're closer to where the human players can load you up. Just over 20 seconds until endgame. All of these teams still trying to score. It looks like 8672 U-Bet has their robot stuck on that gate. Their alliance partner, Mechatronics, was going to come and move them out of the way so those artifacts counted. Looks like they're still going to keep scoring, though. 3 seconds endgame now. We'll see what these teams do, especially that U-Bet still not moving. There we go. Now some movement out of U-Bet. They're going to try and pick up some more artifacts, score them into that goal. Mechatronics scoring into the goal. There you go. 18098 Hydraulic Hornets going up in the air. Doesn't look like it did anything, though. You can do that. Have your alliance partner park underneath you to get some more parking points. But 18200 MSTM didn't quite make it over in time.
All right, well, we're waiting for the scores on match number 15. Let's go ahead and introduce the teams in match number 16. On the Red Alliance, give it up for 6420 Saber Hoof Tigers. They're joined by 6189 High Voltage. Over on the blue side, from West Des Moines, it's 22187 Phoenix. And 7259 Void Robotics.
Should have these scores here shortly now. Be able to see which alliance won this match. Robots coming off the field. Will the teams from qualification match number 17 make sure you don't have a purple artifact in your bot? We are short one purple artifact. Oh, look at that. Wakatronics has it. We have those scores, and now for the previous match, Blue Alliance is your winner with a score of 156 to 93.
All right, we've already introduced the teams in this match, so we can go ahead and randomize. Randomization coming through for match 16, green, purple, purple. Field is ready. Timer is ready. Red Alliance, you ready? They're good to go. Blue Alliance, you ready? Teams are ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. First to score is 72-59, Void Robotics for the Blue Alliance. They get 2 artifacts up and in. Red Alliance now launching. It's team 64-20, Saberhoof Tigers. On the front side, they get 1 in for red. A second one now launched. Unlucky bounce out. They've got a third one ready. 5 seconds left. Blue continues to score.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, we're here into teleop now. Artifacts being picked up on both sides. Saberhoof Tigers finally releasing that third artifact. They score that up and into the red goal. Lots of artifacts have piled up over on the red side of the field after blue released their gate. Now ready for the taking by 61-89 high voltage and 64-20 Saberhoof Tigers. Void Robotics now scooping a few of them up as one of their side plates falls off the robot. They've got 2, now 3, ready to rock. Heading back to the blue goal. 1, 2, and 3, up and in for blue. An interesting double launching mechanism there for the Blue Alliance. At 72-59, Void Robotics able to direct the artifacts one way or the other. Seems to be working out well for them here. More artifacts being entered into the field. Over on the blue side, Red Alliance is going to scoop in at 61-89 high voltage, taking advantage of those artifacts just sitting there. They're now heading over into launching position. 1, 2, 3, up and in by high voltage. Red Alliance is trying to push it back. 57-74, Blue Alliance with a slight lead with only 20 seconds remaining. High voltage playing a little bit of defense against 72-59 Void Robotics as they make one more in despite the defense. Blue maintains their lead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the match. Nice job. As a reminder, we just played match number 16. We will play 17, come back for 18, and then replay match number 2 on field number 2 to wrap up the evening here in the gold division.
Introducing our teams now for qualification match number 17. On the Red Alliance, we have Team 6252, the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men and women. And their alliance partner with a lot simpler name, Team 26744, Lion Robotics Black. Over on the Blue Alliance, we have Team 9968 Crossfire and their alliance partner, Team 21892 Cyberbirds.
All right, our scores are in. Let's take a look. Match number 16 goes to the Blue Alliance. 102 to 76. Blue Alliance walks away with 3 ranking points.
Looks like the field is set. Gonna get this randomized. It will be motif number 3. Purple, purple, green to get those bonus points. Obelisk is rotated. Red Alliance, are you ready? Red Alliance is ready. Blue Alliance, are you ready? Let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go! Movement from all 4 of our robots. Wow, 2674 Lion Robotics launching those artifacts well on the move. Not able to get all of them. And their alliance partner, though, with some quick launching, too, from that back launch zone. Already an almost full classifier for the Red Alliance. Over on the Blue Alliance, some scoring as well. Crossfire in 21892 Cyberbirds.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Blue Alliance with the advantage coming into teleop. Quick movement out of Lion Robotics. Looks like they're going to open up that classifier gate, pick up those artifacts as they're rolling out. Crossfire doing the same as well over on that red side. 62-52. The tube men and women launching into the goal, able to get a couple of those to fall. 99-68 Crossfire 2 into the goal right there. Lion Robotics emptying that gate. Getting minor there for being in the protected zone there for the blue. Lion Robotics switching it up now, driving all the way across field. Running into robots. Chaos over here in the near launch zone. Seeing the ability with that turret on Lion Robotics, able to launch those artifacts well moving and accurately get them into the goal at the same time. Their alliance partner scoring a couple of artifacts as well. 99-68 Crossfire emptying that classifier into just under the last minute of the match now. Blue Alliance still with the advantage. Red Alliance has been able to claw back a little bit Again, Lion Robotics not only launching well on the move now, but launching well, moving their opposing alliance out of the way. A little bit of defense there from 62-52, nudging Crossfire right as they launch those artifacts. Lion chasing down those purple artifacts. 30 seconds left in this match. One artifact from Lion, another from their alliance partner, Two Men and Women. Crossfire launching artifacts. Cyberbirds launching artifacts. And to Endgame now. We'll see what these teams decide to do. Whether they fill up the classifier, try and get the right colored artifacts on the classifier, go for the parks. Look like Cyberbirds parking. Crossfire going for one last cycle. Lion missing that launch. And everyone's parked now. Live scoring showing really close. We'll have to see how it all adds up once all the parking points get added. Once all the penalties are tallied in there. Only 1 point separating these teams right now, though. We have these scores submitted, picking robots up. Should have it up on the screen here shortly. And the winner is the Red Alliance with a score of 141 to 137. Great job to both alliances.
All right, and we are getting ready to play match number 18. We've got this one and one more where we're going to replay match number 2 after it. Let's meet the teams in match number 18. On the Red Alliance, join me in welcoming a team from Grundy Center. It's 10069 Novas. They're joined by 10435 Circuit Breakers. On the opposite side, we've got two teams of 13,000 Nature. It's 13415 Electric Storm. And 13186 Lactose Intolerance. Boo! Purple, purple, green. Field's ready, timer's ready. Red Alliance, you ready for the last match? Blue Alliance, how about you? Our teams are ready. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go! 3 artifacts find their way in for the Red Alliance. It's Circuit Breakers, 10435. Now getting more artifacts in. An interesting indexing mechanism there on the Circuit Breakers robot, storing the additional artifacts off to the left and right of their main intake chute, allowing them to bring them in whatever order they'd like. Of course, here in Auto, it is fully automated, and they get the full...
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Red Alliance gets the full ramp for full pattern points here in Auto. To pick up the pattern RP, they'll need to get 2 more artifacts in the correct indexes at the end of the match. 3 more find their way in by 10435 Circuit Breakers. You'll see many teams do not really care about that pattern in the middle of the match because they know they're going to release their gate. They just want to score as quickly as they possibly can. And 10069 Novas and 10435 Circuit Breakers are both certainly doing that in this match as they've almost filled up their ramp again. Ramp is released for Red. Blue Alliance continuing to score. It's 13186 Lactose Intolerance getting a nice launch from the far launch zone. As 13415 Electric Storm looks to pick up a few artifacts of their own. Wow, 6 artifacts find their way in instantly for the Red Alliance all at once. Their ramp is full. little bit of shoving in the center of the field. And now the ramp is being released. 1, 2, 3, up and in by Novas. They've got a quick little drive base. Small in size will allow them to be a bit more nimble in this match compared to some of the blockier teams. 10435, a slightly smaller drive base as well. They do have a full ramp. They could get full pattern points. With 25 seconds left, Red Alliance is yet to release that gate, and it sounds like they're not going to. It is 2 points per artifact that is in the correct index, and they're going to get 18 bonus points if they leave it there. Blue Alliance is continuing to score. 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A great match by all four teams. Nice effort. So you can see those two smaller drive bases on the Red Alliance able to fit their inside of the zone a lot easier. Over on the blue side, they tried to get a full, but because that big full 18-inch drive base, they got a little bit moved outside. Sounds like two partials over there on the blue side. All right, here come the scores for match number 18. Red Alliance wins 198 to 83, getting close to that 200-point marker there. 5 ranking points for the Red Alliance, 1 for blue. We will have a couple-minute break here since one of these teams will be playing back-to-back in match number 2. So team gets a break here between these matches if they'd like to take it. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're getting a flashback to the start of our evening with match number 2 here on field number 2. Please join me in welcoming these teams back to the field for our final match of the evening on the Gold Division. First up, on the Red Alliance, it's 71-96, everything that's radical. They're joined by 13-186, lactose intolerance. Over on the blue side, 13-206, wave droids. And lastly, 59-13, drop it like it's bot. Big cheering section in the front. Well, small cheering section, very loud cheering section. Love that. Okay, randomization is green, purple, purple. Everything that's radical likes that one. Our field is set. Our timer is ready. Red Alliance, you ready to go? Last match. Blue Alliance, you ready? Okay, let's get it started in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, a tie there on the first score. Red Alliance and Blue Alliance neck and neck as 13-186 lactose intolerance spins up. More artifacts being picked up. Everything that's radical is astonished at the performance of their robot here in auto as they go for 7. Oh, there we go. Actually, one overflow. Nice job.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And Red Alliance has the lead just by 14 points here. As we get into tele-op, Blue Alliance is going to look to bring that back. Everything that's radical, a few more scored up and in for red. Drop it like it's bot is ready to go. 1, 2, up and in after a nice bounce there. Third one, not quite so lucky a bounce, but from afar it was 13-206 wave droids getting a few nice scores in there. Some contention happening over the front launch zone. 13-206 wave droids launching on the move. 1, 2, 3, up and in, and it sticks for wave droids. Blue Alliance has made up those points. It's 68-63, slight lead to red with 1 minute, 10 seconds left. We hear calls on the field from the drive team, communicating with their human player. It's now tied up. Blue Alliance takes the lead for the first time this match with 50 seconds left. More artifacts being launched. None quite finding their mark. Still contention over the front launch zone as 13-186 stakes their claim. Lactose intolerance makes one in. 71-96, everything that's radical scoring for red. 28 seconds left. Red has reclaimed the lead, but blue is surging from behind, and there they go. 20 seconds left. All of these teams' final opportunity to change the rankings tonight. Every point's gonna matter. Big scores by the Blue Alliance. Big scores by red as another soars in, up and out for the Blue Alliance. Blue has the lead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what a final match here on the Gold Division. Nice job. Remember, you can't trust those scores till the animation plays. They'll continue to shuffle around. Fouls may be added. Gotta wait for the pyramid to appear. All right, scores are in. Let's take a look. Who's it going to be? Replay of match number 2 goes to the Red Alliance. 127 to 125. A 2-point match. 5 ranking points picked up for red, 2 picked up for blue. All right, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you back here early tomorrow morning, where we'll play some more matches, get through opening ceremony, and then we'll continue with the rest of our event.